Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Good morning, students.
Good morning, Miss.
How are you today?
I'm fine, Miss.
Okay, so before we start our lesson, let's pray together. Finish. Are there any students who didn't join today?
All present, Miss.
Okay, today we will learn about tax. Before that, does anyone know what tax means?
I'm Miss. This is fee.
I am Miss. Tax is a mandatory dues.
That's right. Tax is an amount of money that the government requires people to pay according to their income, the value of their property, etc. And that is used to pay for the things done by government. Okay, now we move to the function of tax. Tax play an important role in the country because it is a source of state revenue. Tax used for finance development and regulate the country's economic activities. The first function of tax is budget function. Does anyone know what budget function is?
I am Miss.
Yes, please.
Budget function is function tax use finance development, expend field work, build infrastructure, as well as civil servant salary.
Okay, anyone else? If no, let's continue to the next function. The next function is regular function. Tax used as tool for arrange and carry out policy country in field social and economy. And now we are going to the last function. Does anyone know what the last function?
I am Miss. The third tax function is equalization function. Taxes have an even distribution function, meaning that they can be used to balance and adjust the distribution of income with the welfare of the community. In other words, taxes serve to equalize people's income.
Okay, that's right. The equality function is used to balance income and people's welfare. Okay, now we are going to learn about tax type. Based on nature, tax classified into direct tax and indirect tax. Direct tax is a tax that must be borne by the taxpayer himself and cannot be delegated to others. The second is indirect tax. Indirect tax is a tax that must be paid by certain parties and can be delegated in whole or in the part to other parties. Does anyone know the example of indirect tax and direct tax?
I am Miss. Example from tax no direct and that as tax sales, tax increment value, and dati import.
I am Miss. Example tax direct as tax income, tax and building, and tax vehicle motorized.
Yes, that's right. Beside the types, there is tax type based on the target. First is subjective tax. That is tax that collect based on the subject. And second is objective tax. That is tax that collected based on the object.
Miss, can I ask what just example from subjective tax and objective tax?
Good question. Who can answer that question?
I Miss. Example from tax subjective that is tax income, tax bill. Guys, example from tax objective that is tax earth and building, tax increment value, tax sale good luxury.
Okay, thanks, Maratus. Now, the last type is the tax that is based on who is speaking up. That is central tax. Central tax is tax collected by government center through the apparatus that is Director General Tax, Inspection of this tax, Direction General and Custom and Excise. Then the second is local tax. That is tax collected by local government.
Miss, can I ask what just example from two tax that?
I want to answer, Miss. Example from central tax, that is tax income, tax sell goods luxury, tax earth and building.
Me too, Miss. Example from local tax, that is tax vehicle motorized, hotel tax and restaurant, and tax advertisement.
Okay, from here, are there anyone who don't understand?
No, already understand, Miss.
Okay, so all of you already understand, and now let's conclude our lesson today.
The conclusion for today's material is that tax is tax, which is a mandatory contribution to the state on the individual or entity that is concrete is natural based on the law, without getting a direct reward and being used for the next of the state or the great property of the people. The tax fund is a budget function, a regulation function, and a quit distribution function. The types of the tax can be clarification into three, namely based on their nature, their indirect tax and indirect tax. Based on the means, there are subjective tax and objective tax. And finally, there are types of tax based on how they are collected, namely central tax and local tax.
Good, thank you. For the next meeting, there will be a text for today's material. Okay, that's all for today. And for end the activity, let's close with prayer. Let's pray together. Finish. Thank you. See you at the next meeting. Stay healthy. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you, Miss.
Thank you, Miss.
You're welcome.